I was born beneath a darker name, a shadow cast where the strongest reign, a reaper's mark upon my skin, so you knew what I was before I began. I never wanted a throne of bones, never wanted the world to call me home, but every eye became a loaded gun, and every step said I was on the run. So I walked away from the ones who ruled, from all the hands that made the powerful tools. I found a place where the silence stayed, and convinced myself I was better that way. But you watched me from beyond the glass, studied every breath, every shadow I cast. You said you wanted to know what I was, but all that I felt was another cage. You made me the monster before you knew my name. You looked into the darkness and blamed me for the flame. So I became the nightmare you were so afraid to see. If everyone already hates me, then what else could I be? Then a light came crawling out of the static, a voice that understood the panic. She knew the hatred, she knew the scars. She said she saw me for who I was, and for the first time I let her near. For the first time I lowered my spear. Maybe the world was not made of knives, maybe I didn't have to live this life. But she found another path to take, and left me with the choice she made. I watched her turn, I watched her go, and heard the voice I already know. They always leave me when I let them in, they always vanish when I start to trust. They only stay until they find something better than the one they left behind. You made me the monster before you knew my name. You looked into the darkness and blamed me for the flame. So I became the nightmare you were so afraid to see. If everyone already hates me, then what else could I be? Then came the one who wore destruction, promised me there'd be no deception. He said he didn't care what others say, he knew exactly what I was anyway. And I wanted to believe him, I wanted to believe him. Maybe this time, maybe at last I found an ally who would last. So I opened the door and let him inside, gave him the trust I had buried alive. Then the battle came and he disappeared, and the silence returned like my oldest fear. You made me the monster before you knew my name. You looked into the darkness and blamed me for the flame. So I became the nightmare you were so afraid to see. If everyone already hates me, then what else could I be? Maybe I was wrong, maybe I was never cursed, maybe I was never meant to make things worse. Maybe the world was never waiting for me to fall. Maybe I was just afraid there was no one at all. Maybe the hands behind the glass were reaching out instead. Maybe the voice I called an enemy was trying to understand. And if I put the fire down, if I stop pretending I don't care, if I let somebody stand beside me, will they still be there? You called me the monster before you knew my name. You looked into the darkness and blamed me for the flame. But maybe I'm not the nightmare you were so afraid to see. Maybe there was something underneath, something still alive in me. You made me the monster, but I don't have to stay. If there's still a hand reaching through the dark, maybe I don't have to turn away. You made me the monster, you taught me how to hate. But if you can see me as I am, maybe it's not too late. I was born beneath a darker name, I was feared before I ever chose. I spent so long becoming what you saw, that I forgot I could become something else.